Woo!
Woo. All right, everybody, welcome to the Reckless Podcast. I'm your host, Art. Joined today with 907 Northwood. Ah, what the fuck? Facto cock. And Ranger Danger.
I'm not gonna make a noise. Hi, how's it going?
I mean, you are currently
Yeah.
making noises.
Little one. I would
God damn you, kids!
There we go.
All right. So, I
God
think.
dang kids. As my grandfather used to say.
Cool.
Gosh,
How's
gosh
everybody
darn
doing?
it, them out of wedlock
Gotcha.
offsprings.
There's the birthday boy. Yes.
What birthday is it?
What?
Chaos. It's his birthday
Oh.
today.
Oh, hey.
The boy turned
Oh
22.
shit!
Tell him I said
He
happy
turned
birthday.
23? I thought you're younger than me.
No, joke's on you.
Months younger.
Yeah, but you
Oh,
graduated a whole year behind me.
Yeah, because I was just at that perfect point where I could have either gone into the grade ahead. Or I would have gone
Was he
into
born? Was he?
grade
Yeah,
ahead,
like if you started in like
or
September,
younger than
September,
everybody by
like if you were born like
significant
after, like you had to wait a whole year to like act.
I
go to
didn't make the
school.
cutoff for the previous year, basically.
Hi,
Gotcha.
mama.
The cutoff is like 6. That's it.
Hi to the people.
Gotcha.
So while everybody
Welcome to
else
Yeah.
throughout the school year, senior year, senior year.
Yeah, how's everybody doing this week?
Started senior
Where do I even begin?
Well, I mean, like, there's only 4 of us, so I mean, take as long as you
18.
want.
Because I ended on 18, even though I graduated in 17.
Hello, Patricio.
18.
Well, I did finally decide to start working for corporate
Yeah, 'cause
overlords.
I was in
So-
2017.
Yeah, so
So in
Say again?
Sorry, guys, 1 second.
I said, yes. You joined corporate America.
I've joined the dark side. Yes.
Were the cookies good?
There were no cookies.
Exactly. That's fine.
There were no cookies. I just got sore legs. That was about it. And money, I guess, but that's besides the point. But yeah, it was. The training was more than well. If there's any criticism I have about the whole process is that there was a lot of miscommunication on the how much training we were going to have and what orientation was going to be, and people weren't happy. I was indifferent because I mean I'm glad I only had 3 training days instead of 4, but it was just kind of a big kerfuffle that had to be sorted out.
By the way, are we heading to Kevin tomorrow?
But I mean it's all right work. It's not too bad, and matter of time anyways. I think one day we're all going to be working for Amazon, all of us, all of humanity,
One day, all will be on Amazon
or Disney. Yeah,
and those are gonna be the 2 conglomerates at the end.
Yeah.
Like the Earth split up 50.
they can go to other planets, and they're like Mars is going to be planet Disney, and then Venus is going to be like planet Amazon or something like that.
Something like that.
No, Amazon will probably move to the asteroid belt and just harvest.
You're gonna start
What about
harvesting.
Mercury though?
A little far away, man. I don't know if you know, but Mercury is really hard to get to.
It should be known as Planet Universal Studios.
No, you know what?
Universal Studios.
You know what? Amazon's gonna.
That's probably harder to reach than Mercury, but okay, sure. Hey man, that interstellar delivery service, you know.
It'd be a whole thing. We'll have a. You ever watch Futurama? I think that's like the basis of that whole show. I actually have never sit down and seen it. All I know
Me neither.
is that it's a crew of a bunch of delinquents, and their whole job is like being a UPS service.
Galactic UPS.
It's
Yeah.
Galactic UPS ran by guys like you, and that sounds like it'd be a great time.
I'm back.
Like involved in, but a horrible thing. Anything.
Yeah. You're gonna get it's gonna take years to get your package from the next system over.
And it's not even for the fact that we don't that you can't get there. It's just that the idiots lost it and started a whole galactic war over it.
You know what? I can guarantee you though that if that did happen, Amazon would put a lot of R&D time into faster than light travel to get their packages on time.
Fuck yeah, they would. Unmanned drones and going at faster than the speed of light.
Welcome back,
that's-
guys.
How
Tell Chaos I said happy birthday.
Punch Chaos in the dick for me.
I will.
Birthday gift.
Uh-huh.
It's
He
one
turned 23.
Don't punch him 23 times. He still needs to have. Punch him a couple days for the record. That's the gift. Gifts on given for us.
Let's order him an adopted child.
Want to adopt a child? Don't. I mean, do. Don't.
Let's send him an adopted child.
Adopt a child? Isn't that just slavery with that? We're literally giving a man a slave.
Nah, we're just we
I
wrote
prefer the
paper-
term
Legal
indentured
slavery.
servant.
Yeah, I think you would. God damn it. God
Oh.
damn it. So what I'm hearing is what's gonna happen is we're gonna go adopt quote unquote a bunch of kids. Alleged in my and
Yes.
then like donate their time and services to helping some unfortunate billionaire who needed help moving some packages from
Yes, some undisclosed corporate entity.
yeah. And they're God, that sounds
Are you
like
saying-
fucking that
Are you
sounds
saying that we're all going? Are you saying that everybody, the entire crew, including the adopted children, will have to move to Epstein Island?
No, we are not gonna move anywhere. Okay. We are saying exactly where we're at. We're sending them off to go to work. That's it.
But Epstein Island is work.
Look, man. Look. Yeah, someone else showed up.
It's
Oh,
me. I
God.
just-
Hello.
Why is he showing his face? What's wrong with you? How dare you?
I mean, that's what literally we had to face.
Oh, well, I mean, I have my face. Do I want to plug it in?
Those
I
are
mean,
cheap-
I can already see your
Killing
face.
faces.
You look like a piece of bacon.
we were actually working on getting bro.
Looks like a chicharron.
So, going into what I did this, I said I go back to work, and so we were kind of.
Okay, I'm moving. Shit bucket.
She just went limp. She was
One
like, nah,
second,
fuck
one-
that.
Ah,
Hmm.
don't spill the cum.
I don't want to.
No, I'm talking to myself.
Better to spill the
Alright,
cum
alright,
than to
guys,
come
you
in
guys
the
ready
spill
for
or something like that. I don't know.
You guys ready to see my monstrosity?
Big one bucket full of.
I feel like I want to see your monstrosity.
Oh no.
Fucking thing. Never
Hello,
get it to go.
RoboCop.
It always falls apart.
Look at this. I'm Brisk Man.
Oh yeah.
I'm over here.
You probably smell like barbecue meat.
I just took a shower.
By the way, fat boy, looking great with the brisk helmet.
Right.
The brisket?
I was wearing the brisk helmet.
Oh
think
god, he is.
Dude, that was such an. I mean,
Oh, my leg. Don't worry. We also have the.
your helmet.
Yeah.
You're gonna put that on top of the brisk
Truly a
helmet?
warrior for the ages.
There's something where he has to go rate himself, and then he has like actual.
I didn't make myself a fucking like Rainier helmet or some shit.
Did coming up with some ideas. Originally, we had some horns on it. They didn't look
Oh, yep.
good. It didn't work with the design of the helmet that we did. Not every helmet can get horns. It's hard to justify horns on a
I guess this whole
like a
thing's
frog
coming
helmet.
off. I'm unwrapping the foreskin of my cigar.
You guys
He
can
looks like an
kind of see
elephant
my.
now.
Yeah, you can. The problem with that bucket helmet is that now that it's missing the side pieces, like the one long that covers your mouth and nose is ridiculously long relative to what it
Elephant
is.
man. Can you agree to me that he looks like an elephant?
I'm not saying that. I'm just
He
saying that
does?
you're definitely. It's definitely
No, I
like
don't agree with you.
I don't agree
Why not?
because it's not.
Because he doesn't look like an
doesn't look
elephant.
like an elephant. He
But
Well,
yeah,
what kind of
well,
elephants you're looking at, man?
He looks like
well,
he looks like the blacksmith
along
forgot to.
those.
He looks like he gave the blacksmith instead of 100 gold like he asked, he gave him like 80. He's like, you know what? Fuck you. I'm gonna just cut this out, and that's what the money went.
He said 25 gold. Bet I gave him 10.
Son of a bitch. And Pat, to answer your question, I don't think I'm gonna be going to school this quarter, just because of some other outside forces of drama. I
Keep
gotta deal
broke.
with. The broke part isn't it? Is like I gotta work more this money this last quarter so I can actually like pay off some bills. I need to finish paying off some bills, dude.
Dude,
So
speaking of school, I went to the college, and oh my god, the first thing I saw was like a little plier, like a little like piece of paper sticking on the wall, something about like D&D club, and I was like, oh, not that one.
Where's the bro flame?
here's the funny thing is I've invited you so many times to our D&D games on Wednesdays, and nothing is stopping you from showing up and just joining.
I know, but the
But because I
problem
have a
is I have
car and I have to pick him up.
No,
that.
Ranger. He's an
What?
adult male. He can figure his shit out. I can't.
The
He's not
problem
a
is I have
man. He's not a man, but he's a male.
Look, man,
He can figure it out. We're
I'm
different.
a new male, Jimmy.
No, Jimmy has other things that he can't join the game. That's a different problem. He has to be a responsible
dude,
adult.
Look, I constantly have
Poor
homework,
bastard.
and it's just bothering me every single time. Now I have to draw fucking feet.
Thank you, Pat. I will actually talk about that later on when we have more of the conversation. But thank you. I appreciate your feelings.
Thank you, Pat.
But yeah, that's what I did. That was this week. What other crazy things happened this week? I finally finished painting my obliterators for my Chaos Army. Kind of nice. That only took 2.5 weeks of like 6-hour days for the last like 6-7 days straight of just painting. It was an absolute shit. I don't know.
Speaking,
Painting by hand, like how I do, I really don't like. I was like, man, this shit sucks. And I realized most people who paint for like Warhammer and like professionally don't do it by hand. At least not all of it. The majority of it's done by airbrush. I really need to get one of those motherfucking things.
that's kind of easy,
All the
though.
videos on see online of painting are mostly with like airbrush and they spray paint it black.
Yeah, well, I primed all my guys, but like with the spray can, but like going in and detailing, like most people use like a 0.2 millimeter like dye for like all the major painting, and go in with a brush and do all like the fine detailing. And I'm like, God damn it! I've been doing everything with like a magnifying glass, like set of goggles and shit, and fucking actually going in. It's a bit of a bit. I've been doing that, and it's weird when I paint those figures compared to D&D figures, where the D&D figures is kind of like are the same size, but do not require that like level of finesse. I mean, you absolutely could, but they don't. Like they're a different way of painting, I guess.
You can make him look like disgusting abominations.
Like compare to like those figures, Ranger, to that lizard folk that I showed you, like for my best painting that I've done.
Yeah.
Like that lizard folk took me maybe an hour of my time.
Wow.
Like that's a little like effort I actually like. It's not effort. but like actual like hours of work I did. Like I have these.
Nice drip you got there.
So I don't know if the camera's getting it just enough, but like all of it is like done
Oh,
by hand.
nice sploosh.
Badass.
Very nice.
Yeah, they're again some of the nicest things I've ever painted. But man, was it a bitch!
I can tell. Holy shit.
He's gonna come everywhere.
And it's funny because like most of my army is like primed, and these motherfuckers got the beautiful treatment of getting painted first after being the last things I've got.
Oh, did you see the YouTube video I sent you?
Yeah, the video. Yeah, Boyle sent me a video. I think I posted it in one of the chats. Of a that has 10,000 points. Works.
No, he has
Oh,
150,000.
100. There you go. Yeah,
Has
150,000
150,000 points.
points of Oryx, and that's the number they gave me was 967 of just the boys. That is that is more figures than the entire group of us that are currently playing, which is 7 of us, have together.
Not to mention that's not even the boys.
No, that's
Those
just
are
boys.
all
That's-
no, they're not boys.
Well, no,
They're
no.
not trademark. He handmade and designed all of them
Mhm.
and got them all printed and painted himself.
Yep.
Those
These
are
are
all
not like
his
boys you just buy.
design.
He designed all of them. The great guy. We gotta put. I'll link his that video in the description. Actually, that video is beautiful. I mean, not the video. I mean, but like the army is beautiful. I think the biggest model I think is this as Dinah. Not mistaken.
Just shy of 4 feet by like 4 inches. He
She's
said.
3'1" right now. 3 feet 1 inch. Like yeah, it's taller than she is. Where the fuck do you play that?
Yeah, it's 3 feet.
That's the trick. You don't.
I don't know. I mean, there's definitely places that do it.
And you have Dinah as a placeholder for a Titan.
She won't stay still.
Yeah, she won't say so. I measured up to like Dinah being like a Titan compared to like how Andromeda was like the DM for a while at Ranger Senior's house, where like whenever he'd like go to the bathroom, the cat would just sit on his chair and like, all right, the cat's the DM now. Do with whatever the cat does.
That joke got told quite a number of times.
And it still holds to this case. It earned the DM kitty that it is.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, out, man. Not out. So yeah, but beyond that, our D&D group got bigger.
It did. It's getting fucking massive again.
It's getting massive again, and the funny part is, I think I'm okay with it. I think for the fact that because of the story is based on your guys' interactions and not an actual, like railroaded plot, I think it's much easier for us to enjoy not just each other's company, but the wackiness that comes with a chaotic and large group of players.
Can't be derail if there wasn't any rails to begin with.
Basically, but in every decision you guys make, basically, and like you get sessions where we had like last week's session that was very lore and very backstory heavy for some of the characters, whether you like for your example your character or Karina's character and a bunch of the other smaller characters, like notes for the other characters, and sometimes you get a session where the entire time you guys are just like in a town eating at
Doing fuck all.
MILF Denny's, and that's it. I mean, so like yeah, it's like you know, I've said it once and I think I'll say it. I enjoyed Controlled Chaos.
Mm-hmm.
Opposed to Professor Chaos. But I think that just comes with the group and
It's just our interactions, how the group is.
Yeah, the group gets along, which is good.
Yeah. In this case, it's more the merrier. I don't think I would hold true for. Yes, I guess it also depends on DM as well.
Like if we were running like any campaign that would require us to like not so much just pay attention, but to be like a coherent like follow a story, stick to the plan kind of group. Yeah, no. I don't think this group has ever been that, or at least even when we try, it's kind of like middling at best. Hi, bro, Flame.
Hello.
Can,
You look very
I
spiffy.
appreciate you. I hate that fucking that image.
It's just a puppet, Mark.
I know, and I don't care that it's just a puppet. I want to put it in the fucking pool and drown it.
Does it look?
Well,
Huge.
unfortunately, you can't because, well, it's the puppet, and you know it
haven't
doesn't
tried
breathe.
enough. I
Ah.
want to see the
So
fucking air
it's
escape.
You can maybe like waterlog it pretty bad.
No, I'm
But
gonna
it won't die
I'm gonna
because
put it in
Pinocchio wins.
the grill and just turn it on and fucking chain the grill down, let it burn like that.
Grind it up into a fine powder, and then slowly start putting a little bit of it into every meal for the next 2 years.
My real question.
And probably put
If
on
I
your
grind
nose.
it down, would the soul possessing the doll in like slowly and like as much as I eat it, will it be like part of me, or does it like just leave the body?
The doll's not possessed; it is simply a puppet.
Bullshit! Look at those fucking eyes. I don't fucking believe you.
Yeah, those are clearly edited.
That is the same fucking eyes that I've seen on what is the Night of the Living Mummy, or on like any like puppet thing.
Film, yes.
Any
Isn't
puppet
that
film
Slappy?
thing. Fuck that. It needs to be exterminated. No.
I think that people like
I also
Slappy the
want the record to show
puppet.
that my fears are rational, but I don't give a fuck. Right?
Okay.
Right? I went.
Okay.
Well, the good thing is that you're willing to admit that your fear is irrational. That's a pretty big step in the right direction.
Yeah.
I commend you on that.
It was a
Most
thing
people
where, like,
don't get this far.
yeah, it was like a thing where like went
Turn on the
to
fan.
Spencer's. We went to Spencer's, and it's Halloween time and everything, and they're all they put the Annabelle dolls, and Chucky dolls. They're all.
Are
coming
they
around.
still making those Chucky dolls?
Yes!
Is it still the old stitched one,
They
or
have
is it
both.
the new one?
They have both.
Fantastic.
Which
I always wanted one of those.
I'm like, I know you're fake, but in the off chance that you're not, go fuck yourself. like, like in the off chance, go fuck yourself. That's it.
Hmm.
You get me? And then everybody had
No,
like,
I don't.
and like everybody at Spencer's like looked at me like, what the fuck is this weirdo on about? And yeah,
Fascinating.
yeah. Don't go. Don't do Halloween with Marco.
I didn't plan on it. Oh, that
Gotcha.
reminds me. I'm going to a pre-screening of a film on the 3rd in Irvine.
Ooh, what are you watching?
I don't know yet.
Oh.
Avatar.
Yeah, it's one of those things. I don't know and I can't say anything.
Is it
It's Avatar.
ivermectin?
It's the first Avatar movie.
It's rated PG-13 and it's supposed to be a horror film.
Oh my god, what is that? What is the horror movie? That
Av-
I didn't realize Avatar 2 was
Avatar?
screening so early. God damn it.
Bro,
Why
Flame's
are they
getting some
releasing
bed.
the
Is
Avatar? That was
that-
kind of.
Bro, Flame's getting some suck.
The
Hmm?
suck?
Yeah, Pat's saying
I would love to. Who's offering?
I'm good.
Dipping his man
I
meat
don't
in the
have
naughty
I don't have
hole.
a technique, as I've been told.
Okay.
You gotta admit to your faults. Your faults, man. I
Fair.
wouldn't-
I'll give you
Man
that.
meat
I
and lady
wouldn't make
gravy.
a good gay guy. That's all I know. That's what I've learned.
Not a great bottom.
Not a great bottom. An aggressive top, but bottom, no. I don't even know what to comment after that. But yeah, no, that's
Definitely not a Switch.
no, yeah, definitely not.
Ah,
You know, going
Spark.
to Halloween. Do we know what we're doing for Halloween?
Ideally, butt sex.
That's a very unlikely with this group, as the group is mainly male. Well, there's actually no, not think about.
I don't
mainly
see the
male.
issue there,
There's
Mark.
That's
plenty of
I was
butts
gonna say
in
there's a
this
lot of
group, Mark. I
butts.
don't know what the
I was
fuck
like,
you're
damn.
talking about.
I was like, the rather is the willing members of the boys to getting it in the butt, and I feel like it's a lot less people that are resistant to it than I think it is.
I'm good though.
No, I don't believe you are. I believe with enough tequila in you, you're gonna open up that chocolate starfish.
Not to a man.
You don't know that.
Well,
You don't know that. You're not there yet, bro. Flam.
Why not?
Tell me when you're that drunk, and then we'll see how it goes.
that's not how alcohol works with me.
Well, yeah, I know that's not how it works, but you're not drinking enough.
I don't like drinking a whole lot.
Look, man, look. After your 6th bottle of tequila, tell me if your pants are gonna stay on.
Probably.
Yeah, because we can't get that.
I'm
fucking
probably
dope
gonna
off
fall asleep on them, in them.
in them. Yeah, oh, definitely. I've had that is the worst thing. Whiskey dick is the
It-
worst thing.
Oh. I thought we were going to talk about sleeping with our pants on.
Oh, you know, I do that. I
That's
do that.
pretty bad too.
It's not. I've done it before.
I can't.
It's not
I
the
can't, I can't-
best, but it's doable.
In a pair of pants.
I
Like,
can't put
I
any
mean-
sense in it for the whiskey dicks, but slipping with pants on is pretty awful.
I've slept in pants every day of my life. It's out of
Yeah, I
it's
sleep with
out of
pants on most
Fine
times.
pants.
pants.
I
Full,
used
Like
to sleep
pajama
jeans.
pants?
completely butt ass
Like
naked,
jeans.
and then
Okay.
people moved in and
Got
got
a lot of shit
roommates.
from it. Give me one
Do you
second.
wear
Bro, Flame,
everything in? Do you wear everything in jeans?
Everything jeans.
Even the
That's my
bed.
favorite bagel.
Actually, you know what? I do
Oh,
remember
God.
seeing an image. I do remember seeing
How do
an
y'all-
image of the entire piece in the bed is like made of jeans.
How do you feel
Yes.
about tight versus loose pants? 'Cause I can't stand tight pants at all. I feel like very constrictive.
Well, it depends on how tight
Tight
and
wear.
how loose.
It probably
And-
crushes your balls too.
Yeah, what kind of tight are we talking? Like tight in the lower legs,
I guess-
mid knee, thighs, ass? What are we talking?
I guess in
Hips?
in the legs in general. I guess the
I don't-
ass I can handle, but if it's tight in the legs, it feels very uncomfortable.
I have so
I don't
many
mind
questions.
that actually.
What are you guys on about?
Jeans, I
How do you
guess.
feel about
Oh.
skinny?
Currently wearing skinny jeans. Okay.
Gross.
Yeah, I prefer loose legs or tight hips.
I also prefer them, but they're pretty stretchy, so they
So it
don't
holds
feel
around
tight.
my fucking waist.
I think yeah. So I've slept in a pair of jeans, and of course it's based on trauma. That's it.
Hmm.
Have you ever had to like leave your house at like 2 in the morning, in a hurry, and not have pants on? I have multiple times actually. That's why I
Offer
wear
take
pants.
your
No,
word
I
for it.
sleep pretty clothed. So that's never really been an issue. I've never had to run out of the shower naked. I have been caught in the shower with an earthquake before, but I mean, at that point, you just sort of accept the
Yeah,
cards you're dealt, you know?
Yeah, you accept that God was
Well,
angry. at
I'm
you
that
that day.
guy.
You accept that God was angry at you
Oh,
that
shit, where'd
day.
my
and
sniffer
you
go?
accept that. Oh,
You
someone who
accept that you're gonna tell a story in the later on when someone discovers your corpse.
Hi, babe. How you doing?
My tongue hurts.
I apologize. You stop being mad at me for it.
No.
Hell, fuck. Hey. How often do I
Oh,
sleep
there it
with
is.
pants in the room?
What?
How often do I sleep with?
Pretty fucking often.
Thank you. Yeah, I think the only times that I don't, it's when it's like absolutely burning outside, where it has to hit like 102 and above while I sleep, which happens because I sleep during the day.
Hey, babe, what were you trying to tell me earlier when I was dying on Roblox? Something about Fontana. I don't know.
Oh, okay. Well, that's a shitty segue, but we'll take it. So I have two stories to talk about on the podcast today about Fontana, and what in the flying fuck is happening with goddamn Kentucky?
I have no clue what you're
Wait,
talking
what?
about.
I
So on
mean,
Monday,
neither.
there was a domestic dispute with a married couple. Man murders woman and
Oh,
kidnaps
the
daughter.
Nissan Frontier, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Kidnaps daughter.
recall seeing that on my drive.
Tuesday, they are found in Hesperia and get into a firefight where both the dad and the alleged kidnapped daughter is gunned down by policemen. Of course, they were shooting back. I want the record to show that the dad was shooting at the cops.
Okay.
Then today we get the full report of what actually happened, and apparently the dude had been like had already had like issues like past whatever, and the girl did not get kidnapped. She went with him for they were gone for about a month, and like had a different like home, and there was a whole different, and they had been like stockpiling survival gear, and he was legally buying weapons. He wasn't illegal. They were all legal weapons. And so they come back, they have the dad has the argument with mom, gets gunned down, they escape. Run off. So then they do, everybody's giving the cop a lot of shit for shooting a 15-year who is a person of interest that you want to keep alive because she's a 15-year-old captive. Turns out she was actually like in full tac gear and was like, there's evidence to prove that she fired at the cops before the dad did. And that story has
Jesus.
completely changed what the fuck the narrative began and where it ended. So like, what the fuck, dude? One skeleton,
I mean,
complete other. There's no 100% deciding who. They
big
know
teenager moment.
basically. She was 15. She went with her dad, and that was like a whole thing. I have no words how that story went from, oh, this is super important, this chick got kidnapped, to this chick might have been shooting the cops. So
I mean, I would assume that, like,
in that same
if they're with the father,
down the street from where that original murder happened, maybe like I think 2 blocks down, maybe 3 blocks. I have to look at the map again. There was an incident today in the morning of road rage between a silver Audi and a Chevy Avalanche, one of those bigger SUV Chevys, where they get into an accident, and they pull over, and a third car, a black Mustang, I guess friends of the Audi, pulls over and smashes all of the windows on one side of the car, like the back window and windows on the side of the driver, with a bat, and then gets proceeded to get gunned down by the driver of the Chevy, and then cop, because it's like literally in front of a school that this happened. Cops were already on site like within seconds as it happened, and then instead of like, okay, cool, the cops are here, the Audi and the Mustang proceed to cause chase down Fontana all the way to the Kaiser. Where then, because one of the guys that was in the black Mustang was shot because, again, the dude was breaking windows. And they instead of them taking them to Kaiser, they took them to Arrowhead. Still. So yeah, that all happened today.
God damn.
The guy who was shot is okay, and then was immediately arrested. Everyone's arrested.
God damn.
Yeah, what the fuck, dude?
You know what? That actually turned out pretty well.
Yeah, no one's dead. Well, I think like the guy who shot was probably gonna be okay. Got a pretty good like, oh, they were legitimately doing that, but probably gonna get something for whole road rage, fighting on the street.
I probably shouldn't like go out and just start breaking people's windows. It's kind of a dick move.
Do it anyways.
Does that anyway?
Carry just ceramic shrapnel in your pocket, and whenever someone tries to run you over while crossing the street, just huck it at their windshield in Roblox.
You know how annoying that would be.
Not really. It's like pocket sand, but it's not sand.
Oh,
It's
see,
spit.
you and I were on two separate things. I was thinking you were carrying like pieces of like a brick,
No,
put it in your pocket.
no. Next time you change your spark plugs, keep them,
Yeah,
and just
fuck,
buy new ones
That's the whole thing. I forget the ceramic isn't like just
in
water.
Roblox
It isn't just pot.
or your toilet.
Oh my god, I
Or
would
your
love to
toilet.
throw my toilet at a car.
Just carry the God, what is it called? The tank cover. It's just
It's like
huck it at
shit.
someone's Audi.
God damn it.
Is it covered in shit?
Throw a
It's a
toilet
bit.
onto a car
It's
from
probably
an
got like
overpass.
poopy
I'm just
fingerprints
carrying
from
this
the
car.
last top
100% now
decker.
I do want to throw God, can we rent one of those like cars that like they do for like schools where like it's like a donation thing? Where they put a car on, it's like $5 to like smash a car. Like 10 minutes or something.
I've
Yeah, but-
never seen that, but I have a counter offer.
Okay, I want that so I can throw the full toilet at it. Just yeet the toilet at it. Alright, go with your counter offer.
Can I like
Buy
throw
a
like an
shit
entire
box
bag full of feces?
and turn it into a demo derby car. Have you seen demo derby
Yeah,
cars?
I have actually.
They have to be pre-fucked up to get into the races in the first place.
Oh boy, I'm sorry. Oh, he's gone. Fuck. Oh, we're smashing the Honda.
No, you could buy a shittier shit box. You could get it to yourself for like $800.
Yeah, but I wanted to drive still.
You can drive it to yourself. You can
Yeah.
always drive it to yourself. You ever been to Mexico?
No.
Oh, that was the taxi car.
Was it really?
Yeah, the Toyota
I've been-
Tercel
I've
was
been to
the
TJ,
taxi
I
car
think,
for a
total
long
3
time.
times in my life.
Well, TJ's a bit more uppity. They probably got like Focuses and shit.
We always drove, so it never. But yeah, I don't
The
travel to
Tercel
Mexico.
never dies, Mark.
Does it not?
No.
No, dude. I think the best car, 100%, the best car for demolition derby.
Geo Metro.
That was a good one. I want to drive a Pinto. I like to live dangerous.
You have to well, I mean, you can. You
Yeah.
have to install an auxiliary fuel tank.
No. I was gonna put like. Have you seen?
No,
Death Race?
them's the rules, Mark.
Have you seen the Death Race? Like
Yes, but the rules are that you have to have a small tank that's in the back of the car, pretty well built, in order to survive the crash. Them's
Hi,
the
Winter.
rules.
How you doing? Welcome to the chat.
You can probably bribe an official.
Look.
That's always an option, but I
Look,
don't
brother,
recommend
look,
it.
brother. Look. I want the Pinto, and I'm gonna put a tombstone on the back, like in that.
Oh, is that going to be the fuel tank or what?
Yeah,
Death Race?
basically. Yeah, like a death. Yeah, exactly like Death Race, and that's what I'm gonna use the entire time. I'm gonna be in reverse and just hitting shit.
That's actually the strategy in those races.
Yeah, so I think your
Just
reverse
hit people in reverse, yeah, because you're not risking your engine or your radiator.
Yeah, I think that's like the best way because like the engine is what keeps it going. There's nothing in the trunk that's gonna stop you. And if
Yeah,
it
but
hits-
once your radiator goes, you're done
yeah,
as
exactly.
well.
Like, look, man, you put the radiator like we have to like hose it so like the radiator's like on the roof of the car. There's got to be ways to do that.
Yeah, people have done it. I don't know if that's allowed, but I've seen people
I
put
would love
radiators
to
on the
see the
roof of the
rule
car.
book.
It's an awful idea
Here-
because if something goes kerpop and then you have a spill, do you know how hot engines get?
Yes, I was a mechanic for a year and a half.
Okay,
Yeah.
so that means at some point you opened up the intercooler without realizing, oh fuck, it's still hot,
Yep.
right?
The amount of burns.
But above your head.
Yeah, it went and just.
Yeah,
Makes a
that'll be
massive
above your
burst.
head now.
Oh fuck. Yeah, no, you're right.
Hmm.
Hmm.
What
All
are we
right.
talking about? What were you guys talking about?
Demo derby.
Yeah,
Oh,
first
okay.
idea.
There's a rule book.
Oh,
Yeah.
Jesus.
All right. Drivers must be 18. Of course, drivers must be prepared their demolition vehicles that it will be entering the event according to rules. Drivers must complete registration forms, sign waivers, pay the fee, and cars must be inspected before the registered. There is no exception. God damn it. Just drivers and registered pit crews must attend the driving meeting. Drivers will use white sticks supplied by the organizers, sticks that will be fastened to the cars. There's no hitting the driver's door. That's good. I appreciate that. They
I mean,
can't.
it still happens. You just get penalized or banned for it.
Yeah, like if it's an accident, like there's a judge that decides it's final.
Mhm.
All cars must complete an aggressive hit on another competing car within 90 seconds of. So you have to be hitting cars.
Yeah.
It's a requirement.
Otherwise, you get DQ'd. It's literally like Wreckfest.
All drivers must wear helmet. That's kind of gay. No alcohol on the track. Kind of gay. I'm seeing no regulations for how you mod the car.
That's probably a different handbook, right?
So this is the
It
one
feels
for
like it.
this is the one for Norco.
There's one local.
There's a local
Dear God.
one. Okay, winter offers go karting, and that sounds great.
That's infinitely safe.
That's much safer. That's not what we want. We want to get maimed here.
No, I'm with go
Don't
karting.
know if I agree with that.
Go karting can be fun. I
Go-karting
am
sounds
also
great.
up for a demo derby car,
I would love
as
to
long as
drive
I
a
can
demo.
get my hands on a Hans device.
I would like to get a shit box and make it into like a demo car, and that'd be the style of the car. Get me? Like you know how like we
Yeah.
get like you rice out a car, it'd be like that, but like demo.
You're gonna want to be street driving this thing after each derby, then, is what you're saying?
I don't want to go to the derby. That's not the point for this car.
Oh,
I
you
want it
just
to-
want to drive a shit box.
basically, but I don't want it to be shit. I want
Just
the
buy a Daewoo. Just buy a Daewoo.
what's that?
It's a piece of shit.
Well, fuck. I might as well get a Geo at that point.
Or the Tercel. The Tercel's probably the safer option.
No, I want to be able to roll while I drive. Shit, we'll
Buy
pick up.
any SUV made in the early 2000s.
No, I want to survive. I want to be able to like continues like a ball.
Okay, buy any Volvo made in the Volvo SUV made in the early 2000s.
I almost forgot how to
You'll
spell Volvo.
survive. Everyone will survive.
Oh my god, that I definitely would. I saw one. Oh, they're selling some. Ooh. God, that is pretty expensive than what I expected.
No one's gonna want to work on them either. That's the worst part about owning one.
Really? Why? I mean, do they have their own proprietary?
It's a
code?
Swedish car,
Yeah, that's what I figured. No.
but it's also made with a bunch of like parts from other companies. Because I remember my God, what was it, XC90 or something? Their SUV. It had a bunch of BMW made parts in the engine bay. That was fascinating. To Total piece of shit, that car, though.
You know what? You know what I want to get? Back in the day when back when I were younger, my dad had this really shitty. Well, it was not shitty in the sense like it was shitty because we use it for off roading and we would break it. But when we bought it, it was nice, and then we kind of fucked it up. But there was this blue Suzuki like Jeep that had no interior. Had no interior. It just had the seats. Like you could like the carpet. There was no carpet. It was just metal exposed.
Was it a Samurai?
I honestly don't know, dude. Let me. Somebody spell Suzuki.
I don't know. I'm an American. We don't get
Oh.
those here anymore.
Uzuki.
It is called. It
Suzuki.
is called unironically the Jimmy.
Oh, actually,
Yeah, the Ginny.
how'd they get away with that? Oh, the Ginny.
So it's Jimny.
Like Jiminy.
Yeah, like Jiminy. It's a lightweight, authentic off-roader for the mass-produced four-wheel. Yeah, because of the four-wheel technology. And this thing was great. Like for what it did. Like, it was like a squirrely piece of shit. You turn a little bit and go wee. The whole fucking thing would just go.
Rollover risks.
Yeah, no, definitely. And we broke it like every Sunday. Every Sunday something was wrong with it. Because we'd go to like Lido Creek and like we just like break it. That was like its thing.
Hmm.
And then we'd then spend the Saturday fixing it, and then Sunday we'd go break it again. Make something different on it.
Fair.
Also called the Chevrolet Sam.
Wait, it was the Chevy Samurai? Oh my god.
What the
It's
fuck?
one of those things.
Oh, I found what it looks like. So, it was a Suzuki Katana.
Ah.
Exact one that. It was like right before the Samurai.
Hmm.
What in the yeah, cool. They're still making them.
And are we not getting him?
No, we no. It's
That makes sense.
oh, in India. Okay.
That's fair. I think we're lucky to get alphas, right?
Yeah.
I think I was like now in the States. I think the only thing that Suzuki really makes is what bikes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think so.
Yeah.
Because like even their dirt bike line is like no longer existing here in the States.
What's their bike? Their oh god, I don't remember.
The no.
Oh, so they no.
Give me a second.
Who's the fast boy in the motorcycle world?
Isn't it Yamaha?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't do motorcycles.
We go vroom. We all buy
Yeah.
motorcycles.
I'm
no.
working on it.
All right. Full list of okay. So there's American motorcycles. Oh wait, yeah.
Oh Christ.
There's not many of them. Harley Davidson. All right, I gotta call shenanigans. There's a flag on the play. So the first popular American brands, right? The second one is Boss Haas cycles, and it uses everything that looks like the Hugo Boss logo and everything. That kind of bothers me. I no longer work for the company, but man, that bothers me.
Mhm.
Harley Davidson. I would assume we're only focusing on Japanese. Yeah, Yamaha,
don't know.
Kawasaki. Kawasaki is the Ninja.
I don't know,
Yamaha's
man. I
R6.
just want like a Triumph.
They're not even that
Mhm.
expensive. Holy shit. I was
I guess
expecting
an Indian would be cool too.
An Indian.
an Indian would be nice. I think would it cost you an arm and leg, wouldn't it?
It depends. What do you
Ru-
want exactly?
Russian
If you want
motorcycle
a
brands?
chieftain, yeah.
Ooh, what do they have? Oh, they make They make heavy sidecar motorcycles.
What?
The
Link?
Russians
Link?
get you a link.
Full transparency, my ideal biking scenario is I have a sidecar.
Is it for the puss?
No,
Oh damn.
it's for anything else.
Oh wow. I will have one of these.
Yoink.
Really, you're
Oh,
getting a
that
motorcycle?
looks awful.
Out of all the people, I did not expect Winter to be driving a motorcycle.
Really?
Yeah, no, you know what? It depends on the motorcycle. Actually, now that I think about
Because
it,
I can see it.
like I can see it. What kind of motorcycle is the real question? That's the real. What motorcycle is she?
That
I
we
can
don't have a single dealer in this goddamn. Oh, hang on.
like, oh,
Is one down the street? Oh, congratulations. There's one in Alaska.
Yay!
go to Alaska to go buy a bike.
One.
Yeah, there's one in Alaska. There's also only one in Alabama, so hey.
That's random as shit.
The closest one would be in no San Diego, I think.
Is that the closest one? That's not that.
I'm not driving to San Diego to get railed by a dealership,
Look,
especially for something that looks like this. These
send,
don't look cool.
send.
Oh, it's the company you sent.
Oh, okay, yeah.
You're all whatever. Yeah, they look like not something I would want to drive.
Look, this is the Russians, man. The Russian motorcycle. They
Yeah,
look-
but why does it look so? Why is it Soviet core?
it's from the Soviets. What do you want about?
They're not. They're not Soviets,
Not anymore.
and they haven't been in like 30 years. Over 30 years.
Yeah, tell that to Putin. Putin feels the same. Putin still feels it towards that they are, right? All right. So she's picking up a 1975 Honda CB. The what? Oh, I 100% can see her riding in this.
Oh hell yeah, cafe racer. Let's go.
This seems like the most hipster motorcycle I could.
That's because it. That's because it is one of them.
That's why I mentioned it. I was like, yeah, this looks like something you'd ride to the beach to, and like the fourth row down is just like driving it to a beach. Like, god damn it, I hate being. Wait, they would race it?
Yeah.
Hold the fuck up.
I will not be submitting my name to this website. Fuck off.
Drum brakes. Maximum power. That doesn't seem right. 7.
What do you mean that doesn't seem right?
I don't know, man. That seems kind of slow for a motorcycle.
It's not. You don't need a lot of horses on a motorcycle.
Top speed 77 miles an hour.
It's also a light bike.
Yeah, it says max power 17 horsepower or
Oh my god, they have a reverse gear.
KW WB. I don't know what that is on the top. That unit of measurement is.
Is it not kilowatts?
Kilowatts.
Is it kilowatts?
Yeah.
Yeah.
At 9,000 RPM.
Jesus.
What the fuck?
Oh, I'm gonna want to fly by at 9,000. I'm requesting it formally. I don't care if it's in like first gear. I just want to hear it.
We put the whole motorcycle
It's got
on
Brembo
jacks.
brakes.
We put the motorcycle on jacks and we just gun it.
That's dangerous.
Well, what do you want to put it on?
I don't know, some sort of bike dino, I guess.
We buying
I'm
a
sure
bike
it
dino?
exists. Fuck that. We'll just go to a shop that has one and
I
get
mean,
it smogged or something.
to be fair, we could just take it to the,
Actually,
like,
that's pretty smug.
we could take it to the shop, to the shop, and get it there. My uncle does have a dyno for that.
Oh,
They no longer work, but they're
the
there.
cart has suspension.
Oh yeah.
I gotta get off this website. I'm starting to like these bikes.
Oh no.
I did it. I infected him. In different news, switching to one addiction to another. Hey Ranger, did you hear about what happened? Quake?
The champions? Question mark?
No.
Quake in general? No, I
It
haven't.
says organize the Quake Brutalious Jam Pack map. So it was so a bunch of maps were remade, I guess. The pack is made to play in Quake spams?
Quake Spasm?
Yeah, maybe.
Because that's the port that I use when I play the original
Yeah, a
Quake. So for
community
the
updated version
original
of Quake engine. Yeah, they did how many? 35 maps were released today.
Wow. Oh, today. Okay.
Today, like published. Yeah, it was like done today. So yeah, they
What's
look
it called?
beautiful.
Quake what?
I'll send you the link for it. Oh, I'll send you the article that I read. Let's get that first. Where the fuck are you? Yeah, Quake goes brutalistic in a new map pack that's all about concrete.
Okay, that makes a lot more sense.
It looks nice. I might go play, like, get my ass railed by you for. Yo, let's.
I mean, it's a single player campaign.
Oh yeah. Oh man, we gotta do the whole multiplayer. It also incorporates copper, a mod, like small tweaks and bugs.
Definitely interesting map design and aesthetics as well. Very different from anything I've seen in Quake so far. It
Yeah.
reminds me more of Half-Life than Quake, if I'm honest.
Oh yeah, it's done by 34 people
Wow.
in 2.5 weeks, which is interesting. That's
I might get this a shot. I haven't played the original Quake in a long time.
Yeah, I see that's me. I'm just feeding your guys' addictions. Hey, what is Wise's addiction? Wise, how are you enjoying making penis rings? Wise.
Wise.
Is he dead?
Oh damn. No, I don't think so. We would have heard like multiple gunshots. And like a bear maybe.
A bear.
Look, man.
Moose just
there's-
shows up.
There's only two ways I think he's gonna go. Either by his own hand, or by like a large animal, like a really big fucking animal, like a moose or like a caribou, and a bear, maybe a bear, or like
We have caribou here
no, over there. Do we have caribou? I think we
in
have caribou.
America. Huh. Anywho,
Let me see.
caribou is reindeer. Oh yeah, they do. I
Yeah, we do.
recall him.
Yeah, the
I
reindeer.
recall him mentioning reindeer sausage
Native
at
to
some
the
point.
Arctic. Yeah, could be found there. Kinda now want to go hunt reindeer.
Go hunting?
Well, you need your Alaskan hunting license or whatever the equivalent out there is,
that's
unless they don't have anything, which is
that's pretty
definitely
easy.
likely.
And for the record, that's not only in Alaska. We could probably go to like any part of Canada. Just about any part of Canada.
I don't believe in Canada personally. I think it's a sham.
Yeah, it's a myth.
I've never met anyone from Canada.
Nope, me
2
neither.
actually. 3 actually.
Nah.
No,
No.
I've met a whole
I
family.
never met anyone from Canada. I've never met anyone who's been to Canada. They're all just confused. Canada's
Well,
just
I've-
one big psyop.
Only ever read about Canada in textbooks. I don't even believe those textbooks. It's all a lie. Fed to you by the government. It's a myth. Like the Loch Ness monster.
Like the Loch Ness
Or-
monsters and sex.
Yes.
Oh fuck!
What are we talking about again?
I lost.
Yeah,
my brain.
Quake was a good game. Yeah.
Quake was a good game. Can confirm. I have one other final piece of news, or I guess like the topic that I wanted to speak about, and I know that no one. I don't think anyone present would actually care, but there's a Comedy Central host for it's the Daily Show. He's finally leaving. He's leaving the show after 7 years. I hear you're kind of sad. That's where I'd get most of my news from.
Okay.
Where like I'd be like, oh, like I'd watch him and it'd be funny, and I'm like, all right, now I need to know what actually happened, and then I'd go find out the actual story. Like I'd get the laugh, and I'm like, all right, so now what actually happened? So yeah, it kind of sucks that now I'm not gonna like, I'm gonna have to like be less interested in politics. I don't know if that's a bad thing.
It's definitely not a bad thing.
It's not a bad thing, but it's in the sense of like it was really funny. He was really funny.
Mhm.
Kind of sucks. Yeah, Trevor's done. Feel bad. I mean, I feel great for him because he's gonna go do dumb shit. Go like, what is the right term when you like leave a job for a better opportunity? He's moving up.
Move on. I don't know.
No man, it hasn't happened. I've only stayed level. I only moved to one different ship post to another.
Hmm.
Oh, I do have one other thing.
Julio died.
Yeah, Julio
That's
died.
right. That happened.
How did he go?
Moving on. Oh. When?
No, how?
I don't know.
Died.
Last I checked, there was nothing official said. I don't know if that's been updated.
How do you spell his name?
Cool.
Cool? Yeah.
That's not how I would have spelled it. But okay. I will find out. Give me a second. God, they still don't know.
Probably like withheld by the guys that found him.
Yeah. This says details of the circumstance were not immediately available. Yeah, when they arrived, they
Again,
found.
totally possible that it could have been drugs. He had been known to have a drug problem.
Yeah, they arrived. They had found him an unresponsive male, and a performed necessary efforts for approximately 45 minutes.
45 minutes.
45 minutes of trying to bring him back from the line. Pretty rough, actually.
Damn.
I'm pretty sure we were instructed to.
I think
Never
after
mind.
like 12, right?
It's until someone shows up, like an ambulance or something.
Well, no, like it was like they like the people showed up and then did it.
Body was cold.
They're doing it to the coroner. Yeah.
Oh, really? He's getting an autopsy? I thought he was too old for those. He's 59, isn't it? What's the cutoff for those? I thought it was 50. I guess it's because he's an important figure, or
Probably or
ish.
more.
I guess if the family requests one, they'll do
Yeah,
it
I guess
anyway.
there is no I don't see. 1 second. Ranger.
So I guess it is a case of we just don't know how he actually died, not that somebody knows how he died and they don't want the public knowing how he died.
Well, that's not the case yet. Who knows? That
Yeah.
could become the case, might not. Who knows? I fully believe it's a crack thing.
Hmm. No, call me uncultured. I've heard of him before.
He did
But-
Gangsta's Paradise. You could have heard the Weird Al
I've
version.
heard the Weird Al version. I
Yeah.
think I've heard the actual song once. Oh.
Probably.
And you know what's weird? Because sometimes you'll hear about something that you haven't heard before or hadn't heard for a long time, and you'll suddenly start seeing things about it. You'll suddenly like when you're like looking through stuff, like watching videos, you'll recognize that name more. I was watching a video on it's the First We Feast Hot Ones where they do interviews with celebrities and with hot wings, and one of them wasn't Coolio, but Coolio was mentioned in it, and it's like, I guess because you wouldn't think, I would have thought of it different otherwise if I hadn't had learned that he died literally like yesterday, right?
When? Yeah, still
But
yesterday.
he was mentioned in. I'm sorry to interrupt the conversation. He's mentioned in those interviews like several times.
When the monkey brain starts picking up the pattern recognition. Fuck.
Yeah, no.
I was going
definitely.
somewhere, but
No,
yeah.
I get you. Yes, 100%.
So I did a little bit of research as well for the autopsies thing. You have to ask for it for them to do it. You don't just get one.
I think it's if you're in a certain age group, they do one anyways. I think it's like
Yeah, the laws of each state
basically
vary, but
anyone
also
below
the-
like 40 or something.
Yeah, well, if the family requests one, they do it.
Yeah.
Ugly bitches. Hi, I'm back.
Yeah.
Hello.
So, like if they request it, which the family probably did. Get me?
He really named it. This doing numbers, 20 views.
This bitch is still on that. He's still on that joke. Yeah, I haven't seen the actual interview of him eating the hot ones, but from what
I don't know if there is. Is there one with Coolio?
I believe there is.
Yeah, there is one.
It's like
There's
one of
one
the
with Coolio,
original
and
ones.
it's
It's like
fucking hilarious.
season 2. Like it's like early on in the hot ones like popularity. Like it's really like down there.
They almost killed Coolio that
Yeah,
day.
they almost killed him. Like he was like dying like from it. And I know it's mentioned in what's his name?
The one with the Bert Kreischer. The
Yeah,
first one, Bert
Kreischer. They mentioned him, and then there was one with Gordon Ramsay.
I
He
watched
mentions
that
it
one.
too.
Yeah.
Where
The
they
one
have-
with Alan Brown's really good.
with Alan yeah. They do the way that they perform interviews is like interesting. What's his name? The main the
Evan.
there you go, Evan, the
Sean
host.
Evans.
He feels like a weird off-branded Narwhal. Like, am I the only one? Do you guys not know who Narwhal is?
No.
Nardoir.
Dude, look up. What is it?
It's Nardoir. I thought you were saying like Nell Ward. That's a musician, different
No,
person.
no, that fucker. Whatever.
Yeah,
the fuck his name
Nardoir.
is. Yeah, I've only ever heard him called Narwhal. I've never been heard him called Nerdaward.
Maybe,
Not gonna lie to you.
maybe bro has been wrong the entire time.
Hey, or I've
No,
been
his
wrong.
name's spelled Nardoir.
Oh, well,
I'm sure he has his way of pronouncing it. I'm just not familiar with it.
that motherfucker. That dude does fucking interviews.
It just it interests me of how he.
Okay, bye. I'm going to sleep.
No, all right.
I
Well,
just wanted
just
to
how
fuck with you guys.
how he like like how he can handle like the spice of food and then still like compose himself to be like enough like mental fortitude to like carry on a conversation like that and stick to it.
Some people are
Okay,
just good
well,
at it or used to it.
Also, that's his day job.
I understand that, but like again, like I went back and started watching them because I you had to put something on for the monkey brain to like not. He's been like that since like the beginning of the show. Like I would get it like now season like 9. I think I'd get it. Like he's got it. The spice, he's good at the spice. But like season 1, season 2, like fucking like stomach of steel, dude. Like unfazed by that shit. I think
I
that's why
don't
they.
think so.
Yeah, like it was.
I don't think he was unfazed. I'm sure he suffers the next day.
Yeah, yeah, but like during that like however long they're filming, it's not like those 30 minutes of film. It's got to be at least a couple of hours of film. Like, yeah, it's kind of rough. Fucking,
Yeah, and the ghost really sticks with you for a while as well.
yeah, it's kind of rough.
The ghosts, the reapers, they'll stick with you for.
I actually want to try their hot.
It's really
sauce.
minutes, but it's not that bad. But it is that bad.
No, it's that bad. It's just
Yeah.
not as long as that you think it is. But those minutes last fucking forever.
Tempted to go grab my reaper. Ooh, I should buy a bottle of vodka.
Oh, speaking of Reaper, you know what I found? So today, part of my mother took care of my daughter for D&D. I cleaned her house, and I was cleaning out the fridge, and you know what we still have in the fridge? There's like half a bottle of that Carolina Reaper barbecue sauce, just sitting in there.
It's not Carolina Reaper barbecue sauce. It's North Carolina style barbecue sauce. I'll have you know.
Okay, whatever the fuck it is, it's still there.
Well, yeah, because it's vinegar based, and I think everyone in that house will die.
No, it's just me and my mom.
Oh,
I think it's just too spicy for my dad to enjoy, and I think Fat Boy has completely forgot about it. And I looked at him like, ooh, I kind of want to die. I kind of want to die again. That was great.
that's literally the barbecue sauce we used on the ribs.
I know, but remember that I took like 2 pills to like make sure I didn't die to eat these fucking things.
Yeah, because it's vinegar based.
Yeah.
Vinegar and I think mustard.
Also, I did not take pills for the night D&D, and dude, I suffered through it the entire night. It was rough. You know how like Karina, they got Karina, what's it called? Chipotle. And she like got like a bunch of the sauces. Like it was like the moment I bit into it, I'm like, oh, I fucking made a mistake.
Chipotle puts vinegar in their salsas.
The red one they do.
Is it a prepackaged situation? Oh,
Yeah, they don't make anything. But yeah.
I've been to Chipotle like twice. Only once has it been voluntary.
Yeah, Karina has now been twice, and the second one was today. I forgot to send it in the Facebook chat, but I was gonna send it to Ivan and Kelsey. I'm like, this is what you guys fucking did. It's all on you.
I've had it a couple of times, but I've been there twice and I've hated it both times.
I described it. I've described it to Karina as it's like
And the food's only okay.
like it's a Subway for Mexican food.
Yeah, you build your own thing. It's
similar.
or like a Chinese place or like
I feel like
any poke bar.
I was say like I feel like those like I feel like the Poke Bar is kind of more on it, but Chinese food is kind of like I feel like it's not the same in that
I
sense.
guess you don't ask for toppings, right?
Yeah, I
So
feel
like a
that's-
froyo bar then.
Yeah, I feel like it'd be like, or like how Blaze Pizza is a Subway that's for pizza. It's like an assembly line that you get to pick everything they gets on it, and then you just throw it in there. I say Subway for the way because there's no other one that I know that does that. Like Jersey Mike's and the Jimmy John's isn't like how you do it Subway, where you get to like individually pick everything. Like they have like set ones for you, and that's like what you get.
No, you can ask for things.
Can you?
Or
I
remove-
never
yeah.
knew that was a thing. Oh, I mean, like, yeah, I know you can take off things and like, what they ask
Yeah, you can add or remove,
You know,
but they're a bit strict. They have their things that they will allow. I'm sure you could ask for them if you like put it in the notes or actually go to the place.
Yeah.
And they'll do it for a price. But yeah.
like if I go to Subway and it's like I want everything on this thing, no one's gonna bat an eye.
No, he's gonna be mad.
Well, yeah, he's gonna be mad because he has to put the fucking thing in the sandwich.
Yeah.
But not in the sense of like it's like something out of the ordinary. Well, I guess. No, I've seen people do that.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
man.
used to do that. I would get like an Italian BMT or a spicy Italian and just throw all the veg on there next to tomato. But yeah,
I have a really weird Subway order. Like actually, now that I think about it, it's
I don't prefer Subway anymore. I've discovered other sandwich shops and just
haven't
fallen
gone
in love with those.
we haven't gone back to Subway in a minute, like a cool minute. Like we've been going to Firehouse Subs.
I guess Subway's convenient because there's a few that are just open 24 hours.
Yeah,
Specifically, the ones attached to like gas stations and stuff
are
are
the
in
gas
the
station
area
ones.
of one.
And most of
Yeah.
them also accept DBT, which is nice. A nice little handy feature.
What is the cat doing? Fascinating.
Is he recruiting? Is he recruiting more cats to his cause?
No, the cats stay away now because where they used to sit in a safer area hidden behind my neighbor's car, they no longer can because I parked the Mercedes way the hell up here because I take advantage of the fact that the lights turn on
Oh yeah.
when you press any of the buttons or open the door. And you see my mother is blind.
Oh yeah.
So the lights are like they're udal.
Oh.
It's hella convenient.
Yeah, I mean, how is she?
Fine, seems.
Good. So when are we like lifting the bends and putting like monster tires on it?
I was actually debating bagging it, like unironically. If I'm gonna keep this one long term, I'm probably gonna bag it if I'm planning on living here for an extended period of time because of this driveway. I figured out the way to get in and out now without scraping ever, but I just like the idea of just flicking a switch or pushing a button on my phone. Yeah, and just airing up and just driving over that with no problem or down,
That could be great.
and then just airing out. And it's gonna look fucking sick.
Hell yeah, it would. Dude, that's a flex. It's just
Yeah,
a
just
flex.
pull up to the driveway and right next to Garrick next time on game night and just air out right next to him.
I feel like
Oh yeah, how's it going, Garrick?
that's the same way I feel about the Jimmy got he has you guys were there for Dinah's party. At least most of you.
I was not.
Are you sure you weren't there?
I don't know.
Ranger, confirm.
The one where we went to the place?
Yeah, to the place.
You
Oh,
were
the
in
pizza
fact
place.
there.
Yes, I was there.
I would assume, yeah. He you know he got that truck,
Yes.
that teal one. It is now like I think it's got like a 6-inch lift. It's completely wrapped, and I'm like, dude, like I was like, I know we joke about you having a small penis and all, but you're kind of like feeding into the joke. I was like, you good? And he looked at me and just didn't reply. I'm like, God damn it.
I mean,
It's hard.
it's
for
also
me
just
to get
cool
in
to
there.
have a lifted truck though.
Yeah, like I get it for him because he's a little bit taller, but dude, he picked me up one day and man, I could not fit in that bitch. When we
Does he not have the bitch bar on the side of the
now
truck
he
yet?
does. He got
Okay.
it like a week and a half after he picked me up, and I was like, well, you get to see me struggle, and dude, I had to lift my leg, like maybe
Is there a
up to my
step
chest.
or no?
Originally there wasn't. Now there's like a step that slides out, like it kind of like comes
Okay,
out.
but I'm assuming when you hopped in there wasn't.
No, there was not even like a bar. I had to like kick up and then like use whatever strength I had to like climb that bitch.
And he doesn't have like massive wheels on it either, so you can't like step on that, huh?
No, now he does.
Oh, he does. Okay.
Now, but like,
Because I have a cousin who had like a Sierra or something with a back panel thingy on
I
it.
want to say they're 22s. Want to say it if not.
I don't think
20s.
so, dude. 22s are small now.
Well, yeah, they have, but he has like thick tires. He's got like a thicker tire. They're not like like profile tires.
Yeah, you could throw 35s on something and still have a meaty tire.
Really? You know what? I haven't owned a truck enough to like know that. every car that I've ever
Granted, once you're on
experienced,
35s, it's like insanely large, but still, you can do it.
I was like, every car that we've owned as a family has either A, gotten ridiculous monster truck tires or low profile tires. There is no in between. I don't know if you've ever seen any of my dad's cars, but all of them.
I saw the not IROC.
But yeah, the not IROC, we bought it because it had like all the original like bits, and it wasn't a crashed frame, which I guess was very uncommon to find.
Yeah, man. The good old boys loved just whipping those things around.
Wouldn't you? It'd go room.
Yes, I want an IROC. I want an IROC Z.
Fat Boy's been was driving. I say driving. It's been a minute now. The neighbor's one. He's got one hidden back in one of the sheds. It's just badass. So yeah. Fat Boy's really trying to go for that.
Really get in the will.
I think he really is in the will. Like that. Boyle talks to that neighbor like a fuck ton. I think because he just Boyle kind of like likes him. He's like a really cool guy. He did a lot of cool war stories and stuff. So
Mm-hmm.
I can't wait for like some of our friends that are from the military to get to like be like 70, 80 and like talk about their war experiences, and like all of us think like he's a kook.
He's making things up again.
Yep. He's like, no, it really happened. I was there. And him
You didn't go to Nam.
Yeah, basically. And him like fucking like shaking, like faking arthritis and shit.
You didn't go to Korea, damn it.
You didn't see the shit I seen. Yeah.
Wrong hemisphere.
Yeah, that's I can't wait for that. I can't wait for us to all be senile and like yelling at each other.
You were stationed in Panama.
I was like, no, I was stationed in Afghanistan. I swear it. It was sand everywhere. And it's just one documentary that he watched while he was just, like sleeping, and it got stuck in his head.
Left the History Channel on overnight.
Yup. Had one really gnarly trip. Oh shit,
Retirement
Rob,
homes are gonna be insane when we get old.
dude! I can't wait to.
I can't wait to go insane in my old age.
I'm already going insane.
I'm gonna be so fucking happy.
Like I don't know if, although I have my camera off right now, but the amount of times that my like crazy monkey brain like is like, oh, you see something on the corner of your eye and nothing is there, and I start panicking over fucking literal like a spot in my eye like of lint, I might just lose my mind. I think it's the caffeine. I think that's what's gonna kill me at the end of the day.
Caffeine. Energy drinks for breakfast.
I'm on my second cup of coffee.
I haven't had a cup of coffee all week. Not on purpose. I just forgot.
I made a cup of coffee, and I was trying to be nice, and I was like, "Oh, Karina, drink a little bit," so that, and I burned her tongue because it was still very, very hot. But I'm used to like burning my tongue and drinking coffee hot. And I went for a second one, and it's my big like anchor. I think this is what they're called. Horn.
I need a new mug.
Actually, I need to buy mugs. We learned that one when Actually, I just need new like everything. I need more knives and more forks and shit. Because now the group is so fucking big. When we first moved in, I was like, oh, we get enough for us like to have like 2 sets, which is like 8, with like 8 forks, 8 spoons, knives and stuff.
You know what? No, fuck them. Get those steel solo cups. Get like 2 packs of those, and we'll just deal.
No. Like I I want the record to show that I accommodated for the boys that were constantly at the house. So like Karina and I have 3 colors of plates. We have her purple plates, which that's the shit that she makes her food on. And then I have my gray plates because I like the gray color. And then for the boys, we chose black, right? All that kind of stuff.
Feels racist.
Well, I mean, it was
Just
that.
saying.
It was that or pink.
Why the hell wouldn't you get the pink one? It was for the boys. Why wouldn't you get the pink one?
Well, I was trying to be nice to the boys, but now if you want,
Why would you ever do that?
you know what? Fuck you guys, man. Now, thank Bro Slim for the next time I treat you, motherfuckers. And now that we have, because again, I think this circles back to like, oh, we didn't think everybody was gonna be like time at my house. Like, that's how I feel like because we all meet at Ken's, we all meet at Taj's, and we all meet at mine. And I'm like you need to like be a good host and have like cups and shit. It's not like disposable. You gotta be an adult. Don't do it. It's bad.
Paper cups, and paper plates, and then we'll loot them and take them for the fire pit.
You guys still have those 2 dressers right there that you guys can go take and burn.
No, we've learned what happens with modern furniture.
Great, dude.
No, it's awful. That's why your house will burn down in 15 minutes. Not yours specifically, but like most modern homes.
I think about it. I'm like,
Actually, I think that's lengthened now, but yeah.
I was like, I actually wanted to take some of them apart and actually like make like something out of it.
Shooting targets.
I mean the wood is still decent.
Yeah, that's why it's a great shooting target.
Yeah, but what are we gonna shoot it with?
Whatever we got, right?
Things that accelerate things
What am I
at a
gonna get?
rapid rate.
What am I
We
gonna
don't,
get
even,
those
we,
arrows,
don't,
bro?
we don't even need bullets. You can like throw sticks at it.
We literally own slingshots.
That's fair.
Your brother has a slingshot in his glove box.
Look, yeah, cause you
We
can't.
can literally throw rocks at it, and we would be entertained.
Yeah, that's fair, I guess. I remember when we first
Just staple a bunch of like paint-filled water balloons.
Just throw it, try to hit him. That'd be fun.
look, man, you gotta feel the monkey brain.
That's not even monkey brain. That's just embracing childhood again.
That would be great. It really sucks that everything around Ken's is now like industrialized and like there's like places there, because throughout high school that whole area was like just dirt, and he had a pair of quads that we'd be dumbass teenagers with, and we'd have one guy driving and one guy with a BB gun in the back, and that's what we do.
Thanks, Fontana.
Yeah, thanks, Fontana.
Building
Fuck.
warehouses there.
Ugh. Infrastructure, which I'm actually surprised that they haven't made that area like sewage, like actual like centralized sewage, and they put septic tanks for the big companies.
Yeah, that's because the big companies paid for it and no one else wants to pay for it because it's expensive. And so because no one else has paid for it, there is not a single sewage connection on that street.
There's not
If just one person would pay for it, it would probably be a little bit cheaper.
let me
Person, not the company.
let me tell you something about that. Because we're in that same boat because we're also county. Again, also for it's a weird situation where the fuck we're at. But the
Believe in
gist of
county lines.
yeah, it's like weird. Like I mean, I technically count for 3 cities.
County lines are just a sham.
But
You can't categorize me, you rat.
But basically it's like one side of the street is centralized and has like a sewage system that's not a septic, and the other side of the street, which is the one I live on, has septic tanks because that's
Oh, that's just a city thing.
it is. It's literally a city thing.
That's just a county thing, unfortunately.
And there was a whole thing when we first moved in that my dad wanted to hook it up. It's there. And the city basically was like, well, if we do it for you, then we got to do it for everyone. And then my dad had to come up with the money to do it for everyone. And I don't know why the city was like, yeah, he's going to pay for everybody. And he was like, nah, what the fuck?
Why didn't y'all like start a fund or something?
Good
Like with the
question.
neighbors and shit.
I don't think the neighbors would have done it. It's also keep in mind the neighbor that would have benefited from it is the other one that fucking we. So fuck him.
Consider this. Repair the relationship.
No, I think he'll. I think he'll give. He gave already. He's given up. But our hatred runs deep.
Grudges.
Okay.
That's
Sure,
it.
man.
I can't. I don't know how to explain it. I don't care anymore. But man,
I don't think you don't care.
I. It doesn't bother me like it used to. I guess that's. I think that also helped that I finally got to move back here and I have like no issues. I think that went a long way in it calming me down.
Fair.
Yeah, man.
Mm.
Have you ever?
When neighbors have beef, it's fun to watch from like a third house.
Yeah.
You know? And sometimes you don't even have to watch. Sometimes they're just loud and you're like, hey, shut up.
My favorite thing to watch is the neighbor that's across the street from us in the field where the crackheads like reside.
Yeah.
Him having to like yell at the crackheads and him argue with the crackheads. It's like none of them are aggressive and none of them are like threatened his life or anything, but it's just funny to see this like 50-year-old man like yelling at him, and they're like, all right, we'll leave, it's all good. And it's like, I don't know, man, I could probably make a good like reaction show on that. How many times it happens and how many times it's funny. You know, like,
I mean, you'll get away with it until one of them sees it and sues.
yeah, the homeless people.
No, probably the homeowner.
Oh, okay, I guess that's fair.
The grandkids are gonna be like, hey, Grips,
No,
you're on the TikTok.
no, that's the no. We'll blur him out. We'll blur out everything.
Oh, well, then what's the point?
That leads that. Oh shit! The fuck! Right. Oh, so this is our 10-minute warning. Fuck that.
Damn.
Yeah. No. That's a good way to like lead into this. All the videos came out finally. Week.
Nice.
I don't know if any of you guys saw them.
I've
I have
been
not
very
yet.
busy this week.
Both of them. It's okay. I won't be mad if you don't watch.
No, I've actually been doing a lot of stuff this week.
That's
I
about-
got both of my sinks replaced, among
Nice.
other things.
Oh, good. It's good. All good things.
Eh. We spoke on one of them. I'd rather not bring it up.
We'll talk after the show. My brain was like, what the fuck did we just talk about then? And my brain was like, nope, drawing a blank. But yeah, no, just a little, a little heads up. So I do know that I'm gonna start working on some, because of YouTube, how kind of being a little bit more lax with the whole content ID thing, for like music and stuff.
All right.
They were not getting like immediate copyright strikes and shit like that, and like,
Oh yeah, you can actually use music
we
now,
can
right?
actually like use music in our videos, stuff like that. I know, Pat. I love you for commenting on all of. Appreciate you. And yeah, I'm gonna with that. I plan to do like some of the shorts, like make videos and then make shorts of said videos. To kind of get that going. Yeah. I have to do a little bit more content with the boys. Hopefully.
Well, I don't know if the tickets came through, but if they did, we're probably gonna record something next week.
Oh shit! It's already this week, huh?
Yeah.
Fuck, that went by quick, dude.
Yes. If they haven't arrived, I think he's supposed to call tomorrow, figure out what's going on.
They ran and took the money.
I don't think so.
Is it like a place or is it like a dude?
It's a place. We bought it from a third party. So we bought it from a company that was reselling from a dude.
Ah.
Yeah. And they were taking a cut out of his money. So right now, I think the company has the money, and if he doesn't send the ticket or the wristbands, then he doesn't get the money.
Then you get money back.
I think that's how it's supposed to work. I'm not entirely certain. I didn't look into it. It wasn't my job. I just gave the money, and well, yeah.
Fair enough.
Oh shit! Yeah, Jebediah.
What?
Wait, what? Oh, Jeb!
Oh yeah. I kind of want to destroy that too.
That's right. Where the hell did you find that thing?
Oh, Jed. I'm
Jed.
sending him to the Reckless Pod. Is it Jeb or Jed? What the hell did I say
I
yesterday?
think Jeb, you said.
You said Jeb.
Okay, yes,
Winter is a-
Jebediah.
Jebediah. Oh, God.
I did not see that winter message.
Like actually, like,
Oh
what?
god. All right, switching to the main feed.
Like, who made this?
I
Why?
don't know.
Is that
How did it end up in your hands?
So I drove out to the valley for reasons. We'll call it dinner. And
did you date a valley girl?
No, I didn't date a valley girl.
Damn, that's like the dream or something.
Mm.
You know I'm right.
Omit. Anyways, so I went to the valley for dinner.
Damn, that's a win.
And I met with they them, and I handed over something, and we spoke, and but yeah, and then they were like, "Hey, do you want this mask?" And it wasn't a mask; it was a wall decoration.
It has to be.
And I took one look at it, and I had to.
It just screams you.
Yeah, it does actually. It
Can't
really
not
does.
buy it. Well, I didn't buy it, but you get what I mean. Like, if I had seen that at a store, I would have probably been willing to pay at least $50 for it. No, at most, rather, not at least.
Now my question is, where are you gonna put the gnome? It's a gnome, 100%, or it's you really high. One of those two.
I think it's just a fat Asian guy.
Oh my god, I didn't even consider that. Looking at it again,
I think it's just a smiling fat Asian guy.
because like the top thumb looking thing,
You mean his forehead?
there's no way that's his forehead.
You're right, it's probably like a 6 head, but that's not the point.
Yeah, I was like, that's got to be like a hat or something.
It looks like it could have a hat, but it also has detail on it. Not a lot compared to the rest of the face.
I think you're also right with the forehead thing. If it had like another like those little lines like going horizontally,
Yeah, like more stress creases or
yeah,
whatever.
right? He looks ancient. He has to have more stress. You get me? I don't know, man.
Nah, all the flesh on his head's just drooping down because of the weight of the beard. It's just pulling his skin real tight up top.
It's like gravity, bro.
Yeah, he's made out of. It seems to be the root of a palm. That's what the beard
is
is.
really impressive. How they did it was pretty.
That's just the root, man. What the impressive part to me is how they cleaned up the face and made it so sharp. Because a beard, honestly, that's just like probably they got it fresh, combed it out the way they wanted it, or shaped it the way they wanted it, and then dried it out. But the face, it's clean. I don't think it's handmade, but I haven't really looked too close at it. It's currently hanging over
What is handmade?
hand carved, I
It's hand
guess,
carved?
with carving knives and stuff. He looks like he could have been made with a Dremel or something,
I was gonna
but he
say-
could have also just been sanded really well.
I'll say it's like a Dremel probably is like what they use. That tool's amazing.
I'm just waiting for an excuse to buy a Dremel tool, man.
I have one. I just
I don't have an excuse to buy one, so I've never bought one.
I have an excuse. It's
Like I have small reasons where it's like, oh, I wish I could sand this down or whatever, or clean this corner up or whatever. But I can't justify it. It's not a tool I'm going to be using often. Whereas like a kitchen knife or something, I could
guess that's
totally
fair.
justify.
I mean, but that price difference is easy. How much are you paying for a knife?
At least like $60.
Oh, okay. Then yeah.
I'm not getting a cheap one. I've discovered lifetime warranties and fallen in love with them. That's why the knife, the one I've been jizzing over, metaphorically speaking, the AG Russell, it's got a lifetime warranty. That's why I bought it.
Um.
And the lifetime is very loosely defined. I think it's a lifetime of the company because they've been repairing stuff the whole time, no questions, even if it's user error entirely.
Interesting.
No charge. Aside from shipping, obviously.
Real question: are we playing tonight? Or are we all passing
I'm
out?
down.
You're
And if so, what?
good question.
I guess what haven't we done in a while?
We've actually done quite a few things recently. I think we've checked everything off the list in terms of what haven't we done in a
I
while.
think we have. We did. I think last week we did script. Yeah.
Yes.
The week before that we did cards, poker. For that. Ooh, God, there's more IO games. The fuck is Mumu?
Be down to do bad cards again, if I'm honest.
Bad cards is always
That's
good.
usually a go-to.
Bad cards are all bad memes and stuff like that.
Yeah.
That'd be good. Alright.
I think I've actually made an all-around decent car for once.
Hey.
Now go fuck it up.
No, I'm not. I don't want to fuck it up. I always end up making accidental drift cars or effectively drag cars or things that fly really well. But the problem is, you see, they're still cars, so they're not supposed to fly.
Yeah.
I mean,
I've got 2 Sylvias that do wheelies. The only thing stopping me from having a third is that there hasn't been a Sylvia on sale. Actually.
it checks right now. It's like, well, I guess they're gonna get 3.
I am gonna check right now. The
Yeah.
menu, the market just updated.
There you go. Alrighty.
However, I'm in the middle of a Burger King run, so.
Ooh. All right. So we're gonna end this part of the podcast here.
Right on the
Oh,
mic.
Winter offers a Gardic phone.
I'm down.
Sure.
Sure. I mean, Winter and Pat. I know Pat's gonna join us. Winter, you're more than welcome to join us. But yeah, thanks everybody who watched. Thanks to everybody who was a part of it. Thank you, Pat. Thank you, Winter. Thank you, everybody else. And like, subscribe. We'll be back in 20 minutes. It's always less than that, but I always try to give us a nice little gap.
Minimum 10.
Minimum 10. I need to go take another bathroom break. All right. Good
I'm gonna
night.
take a reefer break.
Good night.
I don't have any proverbs today,
Oh my God!
unfortunately.
This is gonna sound really fucked up. Manny Prime,
I'm
I
scared.
didn't introduce you, and you scared the living shit out of me right now.
It's what he does best.
Like I wanted to know that I
Brilliant.
don't have I have OBS open on a separate monitor. The capture that's there, it captures the window, so I have it closed. Like I don't even have the Discord open, and because I can see it on OBS, and I for a second thought he had left earlier when Fat Boy left, because you know how like it like moved everybody around. I thought he had left too, and just didn't say anything. He just like fallen asleep or something. So we love you, Manny Prime.
Mwah.
Mwah. Good night.
Good night.
For the record, I don't have an outro yet. I've been kind of like lazy about like doing my shit. I need to get that done.